good? Facebook, what's happening? YouTube, IG, I'm in the car today. All right, I'm in the car today. Still lunch and learn, but I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all because this is a big week for basketball players. All right, this is a big week for basketball players, and we're gonna talk about it. All right, so we're gonna talk about it shortly. So just make sure that you back right after this message.
So
all right,
many teams,
let's do it.
so many teams are their team morale is going down because they aren't running the floor, and I'm talking about on defense. So many teams are getting beat back on defense to where before they know it, they're down 8, 10, 12 points. Teams that make runs on you, generally those runs are made in transition or fast breaks. Teams don't generally make complete basketball runs in a half court set. Teams really don't make runs strictly in a half court set. Those runs build up momentum due to teams not getting back and running the court, running the floor on defense. So now they're able to get an easy shot. Now they're able to get a quick transition bucket. Now that confidence and that momentum is building up. Now they're able to, bang down a three. Now, they get it going, the crowd get rolling, the other coach like, timeout. And then when that other coach do that, now the momentum is that much greater. Does that make sense? So if teams really just run the floor on defense, they'll solve half their problems. If you can get back on defense and stop a team's ability to get easy buckets, well, now that team has to think. You see how everything goes back to this? Now that team has to think. Now they have to call that play. They have to run that play. They have to try to figure it out, but they have to try to figure it out on the fly, as opposed to now they just playing off instinct and just off reaction because that momentum is building up and now they just totally charged up. So run the court, run the floor on defense.
All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. How y'all doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey. I switched it up today. I'm in the car, so I got y'all here, right? Like defense, I got y'all here. I know where I'm at. But nevertheless, let me know what city and state you learning from. Let me know what city and state you learning from. Couple things. This is a big week for basketball. Big week for basketball players. Here's why. It's playoff time. It's playoff time, so that's a big week. If your athlete is playing high school, varsity basketball, even on a college level, it's playoff time. NAI, playoff time. JUCO, playoff time. High school, playoff time. This is a huge week because somebody's season is going to end this week. Somebody's basketball career may just end this week. So, why is it a big week? Because what are your plans? What are your plans? Like after this season is over, let's see if I can make some adjustments, right? After the season ends, what are the plans for your athlete? What are y'all doing, right? Are y'all running straight to another program and trying to get what you didn't get at first? All right, that ain't gonna work. I just hold it here, right? Are you running straight to another program and trying to get what you didn't get at first? Is your athlete going to rest and attempt to reset, to recalibrate their mind, their body, their energy so that they can come back out, let's say in April, ready? Like, what's the plan? And we're here again. We're here again. How fast, how soon we meet once again. Unfortunately, we're meeting at the same spot because the season goes so fast. Now we're right back to spring ball. We're right back for you as a parent attempting to get opportunities for your kid that you didn't get last spring, last summer, last this basketball season. So what are your plans? What are your plans? How much are you going to continue not getting that thing that you and your athlete desire? It's a big week. It's a big week. So what happens when the season is over and now your athlete is on the freshman team, but they can't make the sophomore or JV team? What happens if your athlete is on the sophomore or JV team, but they can't make the varsity team? What happens if your athlete, right, is a senior and they don't go on to play college? And all of that's fine. But what if it's their goal to do such? Right? What if they're on a college team and that coach says, we're not going to bring you back because you're not productive enough? What's the plan? What's the plan? Like, that's really the biggest thing that I want to know. What's the plan? Because a lot of people don't have a plan. But those athletes that do have a plan, those families that do have a plan, they generally fare better than those who don't have a plan. Because even if they fall off the wagon, they can adjust in enough time to get back and stick to the plan. So, like, what's the goal for you and your athlete once season ends? This week? Or let's say in the next 2 weeks? Do you have a plan? Now, I've attempted to give it, right? I've attempted to help with our master class. Oh, by the way, our master class, the enrollment is now $50, but it closes at 3:00. And I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna sell out by that time, in the next hour and a half. So I'm on here again talking about what's the plan. Well, it's hard to have a plan if you don't know what game you're playing. So is it the recruitment game? Is it the confidence game? Is it the development game? Is it the exposure? Like, what's the plan? What are you all trying to do, you and your athlete? And this is why we're hosting our masterclass tomorrow, 7 p.m. This is why we're offering our masterclass tomorrow, 7 p.m. So, what's your plan? All right? Get a plan, stick to the plan, and work it. Work your plan. But please, 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 please have a plan. So many athletes, so many parents are going to be so disgusted in the next couple of weeks because they're going to go through the same thing. And my senior parents, I can't keep saying it, my senior parents, what you going to do? Hopefully your athlete has a opportunity, but what you going to do? This is why you need to be in a master class. Oh, let me say, Atlanta metropolitan area. I'm pulling up this weekend. I'm pulling up. And we hosting exclusive pop-up, middle school, high school athletes. And we also, we'll take a select number of seniors. So once we come back to Atlanta in the summer for our JUCO camp, we're going to bring our JUCO camp to Atlanta this summer. But we're going to host a pop-up. We're going to host a pop-up this weekend. All right, so y'all definitely want to get there. If you're in the Atlanta metro area, you wanted to work with me, man, you know, good information, now is the time. Now is the time. Get there, all right? If you want more information about how to register and pay for this event, just DM me the word ATL or comment ATL, and I'll get it to you, all right? I ain't gonna stay on here long, y'all. Time is the greatest teacher. All right. I think if I have this conversation on Thursday at the end of the week, it'll make more sense because the season will be over for many more people. All right. So with that, I'm not gonna hold you any longer. Make a plan. Get a plan for your athlete. If you haven't registered for the master class, you should register. If you're in the Atlanta area, you need to be at this pop-up. All right. I'll holler at y'all. I'm out.